Machedo speaking to you from LoyMachedo.com. And who is Loy Machedo? Today the date is December 26, 2015. Time is 9:23. Maybe my last video for the day. I need to go and sleep. Alright. This is by a guy named Mr. P. Okay? Call him Mr. P. Hello Loy, I'm Mr. P, a student preparing for CLAT, Common Law Admission Test. Well, if it's a common admission test, especially in places like India, it would be exceptionally tough because you have, let's say, for any particular quota of seats, there would be, let's say, 1 million of them applying, and the number of seats would be only 10,000. So it's like 1 in 10,000 would normally get it. So I hope you're preparing hard. I was from the science field, from the science field, and my decision towards law became a controversy in my family. Well, don't bother much about it because controversy is always there when you do something different, because they wanted me to be an engineer. Don't give a damn what they want, because they might want, parents assume that you are an extension of them. You're not. You're a unique personality. You need to know what you want, and you need to do whatever you think is right for you, because at the end of the day, you are going to pay the price for your decisions. Parents thinking in every family, which is true. Not every family, most families. And I was not at all interested towards engineering. So good, bravo. I was a class topper till class 10th. Was a class topper. Okay. It's not a big deal. Maybe you don't like mugging up. So they told me to become an engineer, believing on my records rather than asking me. Okay, kind of complicated, so they're already judging you before you actually perform. But I cried, suffered pain, and finally opted CLAT against them. Okay, sounds like a family drama happening here. And they were unhappy with the decision, okay, because obviously you're doing something that you want. But I was hopeful and believed in myself because I thought I could do this. But as soon as I entered the new course, there were many students ahead of me and are brilliantly accurate in the subject. I'm glad you got exposed to what competition is all about. Although the field is of my interest and I'm enjoying it, but, that means big but then too, to develop the skills and reach there somehow, I get scared and start to forget my powers. You forget your powers. How can you forget your powers? What powers are those? Okay, forget my powers. And the pressure of family members and their question, what's your score? Will you be selected for your exam? What's your rank? Discourages me and pressure starts to build up. Okay, listen up. Let me tell you a couple of things. First and foremost is take responsibility for your life. There will always be pressure in any and every aspect of your life. Never expect pressure not to be there. Don't expect everything to be hunky-dory, people to hug you and say, I love you, give you a kiss and say, yes, I'm there for you, you need to do your best. No, it's going to be a big, bad, ugly world out there. You're going to have pressure, you're going to have a tough time, and you need to fight it out, okay? What you need to do is learn to channelize your energy, close your mind, block it from the noise that is there, put your head down and study. When I get under pressure, I work even harder towards my goals, because that is what you should be doing. So use this energy that they are giving like a judo. Use it against them by empowering yourself. And don't give excuses, or the pressure, or the this or that. There's always going to be pressure, okay? So don't think much about it. Okay, first the toppers, and second the expectation. Look, there'll always be people better than you, so stop having, oh, he's better than me, she's better than me. Work hard towards trying to be better than them. Okay, okay, will you be selected? What's your rank? Okay, relatives are unanimous decision. Although these things shouldn't matter of relatives, but practically it does, and somehow stops my personal growth. Listen, if you need someone to kiss you on the forehead and tell you and sing you kumbaya, what you need to do is tell your parents, listen, the pressure is getting to me, it's going to affect me. If you want me to succeed, please stop putting pressure on me or I can't do it. Tell them that, keep repeating that until they drive it and get it in their head. But listen, you need to ask yourself, tomorrow if your boss gives you pressure, tomorrow if you were to go in a tough environment, what are you going to tell your boss? Listen, be nice to me, give me a kiss on the forehead and be sweet with me, take me out for a cup of coffee. If you go to the military, they're going to kick your ass left, right, and center until you go berserk. Okay? So you need to get a grip and start working towards your goal. Okay? Although these things shouldn't matter. Okay, so I watch every video and admire you even more than anyone, Loy, believe me. Thank you very much. I'm very flattered that you believe me, that you admire me. But you need to admire yourself, buddy. Stop admiring someone else. There's no need to admire me. Admire yourself. Your way of life, measure, and depth are outstanding. Thank you very much. Whew, it feels terribly nice. Okay, I still have to improve a lot. I have to work hard a lot. And even I'm going through pressure like you. Everyone is. But you need to choose what will affect you and what will not affect you. Read about people who are, handicapped, who have one hand, one leg, who are suffering, who are struggling, but are not giving up. They don't give any excuse. I don't think you should have any excuse. Okay? I just thought you'd be the right person to tell me how to rise and invoke the inner hero. Yes. Hail scarabs like Hulk. Rah, just dump out. Against all the beliefs that come, just come like one day before the exam and we can nail down the whole syllabus in one night. Look, there's no shortcut. You can nail it in one night. If you want to know how is it that I'm able to evoke, like you say, the inner hero, it's very simple. You need to go through hell and back. And when it's like for a person who is, having to lift 100 kilos, for him 50 kilos will be light. But if he wants to be stronger, he can't keep lifting 100. He needs to take 105. He needs to take 110. He needs to keep lifting heavy. That's how bodybuilding is done. That is how bodybuilders get big. They keep taking more and more and more. That's how they become stronger. So even for me in running, if I wanted to run, let's say 10 kilometers, I start with 1, it's tough, then I master that, then I go for 2, then I go for 3, then I go for 4. So it's building up step by step. What you need to do is, you need to really motivate yourself, you need to inspire yourself, you need to look up to yourself. How you can do that is watch YouTube videos. There are so many videos there. When I was young, there was no internet. So today you have the internet. Go through those videos, type motivational, type inspirational, listen to those, those mind-numbing stuff. In fact, I'll send you a link of Nick Vujicic. He's a guy with no arms, no legs, but he fights through life and he talks about getting up when you're down. I think you need to look at Nick Vujicic. I'll send you the link. You need to look at Les Brown. He's a motivational speaker. Les Brown, LESBROWN. You need to listen to all these people who give you this talk that really hits your heart, your soul. And what I tell you is visualize. Look at yourself. Keep looking at those moments. For me, what I do is I remember those moments where I was raped, where I was molested, where I was beaten, where I was bruised, where I tried to suicide. I think of those moments and I look down at myself and say, I can't take this. If I couldn't take this shit that time, today I'm not going to take shit. If I could survive that, I can survive anything. So you need to look within yourself. Motivation comes from within, nowhere else. And you need to fight it out. Nobody's going to do it for you. And if you're going to expect someone to feel sorry for you, man, stop that. Okay? Why it can't be for every day, and if it could be, so how? Well, I just told you how. Slap yourself and tell enough of this bullshit. Please do help me because I have my exams knocking on this May 2016. A lot of time is there. I think you can do it. It's just a mindset. I need to motivate myself. Motivate yourself. Only you can do it. Nobody else can do it. And release all the toxic elements which stop me. Toxic elements, give yourself 2 slaps or keep slapping yourself till you get so much pain and say, enough of this. Keep slapping yourself until you're like, I can't take this anymore. So it should pain you so much that you should tell yourself, enough of this shit. I need to fight it out. So my friend Mr. P, this is what it is. You need to have the fire, the desire, the drive to tell yourself, I'm not going to take this fucking shit anymore. I'm going to fight it. I am going to fight it. Block that fucking noise. Focus on your, task at hand, and I think you will succeed if you have that intensity, that motivation, and that drive. So, Mr. P, this is my answer to you. Hope it helped you. Anything else, send me an email. Love to hear from you. Loy from loymachedo.com saying goodbye for now. I need to sleep. I'm tired.